Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna Sweets. I'm Shanna Tackett and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Midwest. I want to bring to you this cute little Christmas card using a card sketch that was given to me for a paper party that I'm attending. And Wendy Cranford gave this card sketch and I thought it was really cute. And this is what I decided to do with it. So I am using Christmas Gleaming stamp set. This is a returning favorite from last year, and also returning is the Brightly Gleaming DSP. Keep mine in this great big old baggies from Dollar Tree. But this is some really, one side of the paper is kind of soft tone, as you can see, and then the other side of the paper is more glitzy and shiny, and it's just really, this is like my favorite one here. So really awesome, one of my favorite papers, and I'm so glad that they brought it back. So it's a really simple card, I thought, and I'm going to show you just, I did use the brushed metallic cardstock, but I thought this was a little coppery looking, and we don't have copper embossing powder anymore in the new annual catalog, so I did use gold embossing powder, and I'm going to show you how I did that in just a second. So we'll do that real quick here. We'll do the embossing. I have my little embossing in a Versamark, and then I just have a little tool here with them. They have the little buddy that we used to carry too, that you can get both those off Amazon if you want them. So then I'm going to just stamp my Deck the Halls, give it a good smush, and then I got a pair of tweezers here, and then I'm just going to dip it in my powder like that, and see, turned out really nice. So then I'm just going to take my tool. You got to heat it up for a second, and then let me see if I can get this nice and close for you. You just do it until it's shiny. As soon as the whole thing is shiny, then you're done. That quick and easy. Now, I did stamp out the holly and color it already just so to save time, but it was really easy. I didn't do a whole lot of detail. I did use the Mossy Meadows. I used light, and then I just took the dark and went over the veins, and then I used light cherry cobbler for the holly. Now, for my card layers, I have a 5.5 by 8.5 of Balmy Blue, and I'm just going to fold that in half. And then on this is 4 by 5.25 of the DSP, and helps take the cap off. And that one is just going to go straight down on the bottom. Now this one is 2 by 4.75, and I'm going to lay it, and I'm going to use the grid on my paper. So I lined it up on my grid first, and I've taken stitched rectangles and I cut out my brushed metallic, and then I just cut them in half. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take and line them up. I went 1 square down and then 1 square over, and I did the top and the bottom one first. Okay, so that way I had even there, and I'm putting the stitched on the outside, and then I tried to space it about a square from the other one so that these four, I kind of have to wiggle with a little bit so that the spacing's a little bit better. It doesn't quite fit a full square on these. And then I'm going to take some tape and tape down the edges, hopefully without wiggling it too much. Generously on there. And then this is going to go over here to my side, just like that. Then my Deck the Halls is going to get some dimensionals. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the top part of my holly while I got my dimensionals out. This card comes together really fast. So my Deck the Halls is going to go right there. And I'm going to put a glue dot on my holly, my bottom holly there, because I want that to stick down to the corner. And then, helps if I take the tape off my dimensional first. Then that will adhere down to my holly right there. And that's the card. So now I have 2. Getting my Christmas stash made. Thank you guys so much for watching this really quick and easy card. I hope you can find some joy in the season by giving Christmas cards to others. Thank you so much. Have a great day.